Okay, so good evening. It's good to see you all here. Um, the last time I did one of these classes, it was looking into some historical issues around the Allemande. Tonight, it's going to be some historical issues around double triangles. It intrigued me. I mean, these things intrigued me anyway, obviously. But it intrigued me when I learned quite soon after I started doing this Scottish country dancing that the double triangles was nothing like what we do today when it was invented or at least put into dance books in the Regency era. And I'd like to just show you the one of the original uh, diagrams, and this is by Thomas Wilson in a book called The Complete System of English Country Dancing in 1815. And this is what it looked like. I don't know if you, oh, hang on. Whoa, I didn't do the sharing screen. Sorry. Now I have to hit share screen first. Where are we? Here.
You got it, Chris?
Oh, well, I still didn't hit share, did I? Can people see it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So in this diagram, the ladies are diamonds rather than squares. But you can imagine first couple have got to second place, and they do a loop by the right round the first corner, then a loop by the right round the second corner and back where they came from. So that's basically the Thomas Wilson double triangle, which he put into a lot of dances, and some of those dances were picked up by the RSCDS, and but the first one was, I think, in book 15. I think it was My Mother's Coming In, and another one shortly after that was Fidget. So we're going to take a look at.
Look, they're going to have side effects.
Sorry? Someone saying something?
Nope, we're good, Chris.
What?
Sorry, I thought I wasn't unmuted.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
They're going to have side effects.
Okay, I figured.
I'm sorry, what was the comment? Oh. Okay, I'll carry on. Anyway, before we start doing the dancing, I mean, before we go into the double triangles subject, we're going to do a little bit of warming up. And we're going to warm up to a dance using a round the room dance called La Bastringue, which is a French-Canadian dance. And I'm going to show you a video of it for one round, and then we can walk it and dance it. So where are we? Here's the video. Where's the video gone? Okay, so can people see this?
Yep.
Okay, good. Right. So the people are in a circle, and theoretically, there's a man with a lady on his left. At least anyway, you can think of your however you want to think about it, but the person on your left, well, if I have to say, if you're a man, the person on your left is your partner. If you're a lady, the person on the right is your partner. But it's progressive, so you change partners after each round. But anyway, so I'll do a round and a bit so you can see how it works. It starts by going into the middle and out, into the middle and out. And then there will be a circle around the back. Turn under the man's left arm and spin around. And then it's a promenade, but in a certain style. Ladies I hope that was clear enough. So now let's just walk it. Everyone who wants to dance, be ready. Imagine you're in a circle with a whole bunch of other people, and you're going to take 4 steps into the middle. So you can do that towards me, and 4 steps out from the middle, 4 steps back into the middle, and 4 steps out from the middle. That's 8 bars. Then we have this circling round to the left. So it's, and actually, if you just look at me for a moment, I'm going to have to change the angle of my computer. So these steps are, it's a little bit like our stress space step, but very, very gentle. So right toes right, left toes left, right toes right, left toes left, like that. That was not uncommon, not only in Quebec, but all over wherever country dancing was happening. Okay, so you can carry on walking it now. So you're going to do that little step going around in the circle to the left for 4 bars, and then back to the right for 4 bars. Then the man has the lady on his left, and he's going to turn her under his left arm, and then into ballroom hold, and spin around as fast or slow as you like for 8 bars, for the rest of those 8 bars. And then you do that promenade around, like I was saying, lady with a hand on the man's shoulder, man with his arm around the lady's back, and form into the circle again, ready to start again. So I'm going to I'm going to put on a different music, but I think it will work a bit better. And so I need to share the screen again, but you can be ready to go in and out once I get this started. Here we go. Whoop. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, I think that's probably about enough. Okay, right. So now let's go back to this double triangle theme. You saw the diagram of the double triangle as it was done in 200 years ago. But let's but just watch me walk it. I'm going to walk it here. So you can imagine that first couple have progressed to second place. And so if this is the men's side, that's the ladies' side, that's the top 1, 2, 3, you can see. I think you can see it all, can't you?
The screen needs to go down a little
not
bit
quite.
longer. We can only see
Okay.
3. There we go.
There you go. Right. So it's a question of going to the first corner, loop by the right, round first corner, head to second corner, loop by the left, round second corner, and back home. And the partner does the same thing. So we can, whoever would like to walk, we can all walk that together. I will watch and you can walk. So you have your imaginary first corner, your imaginary second corner. Off you go, loop by the right around your first corner. And then head towards your second corner, loop to the left around your second corner, and back where you came from. Good. And of course, we don't know exactly how people danced in those days, 200 years ago. But we do think they did something a bit like a skip change of step, or maybe a little bit like what we were just doing in that last dance. So if you like to do a gentle skip change of step, I'll put some music on and we can do that. Now I need to put the music on. What's happened to my music? Here we are. So this is actually a jig that we're going to have, but I'll just give you 8 bars of it. Okay, so that's the double triangle. I think that if you like to do it, you've got the hang of that by now. So now I'm going to show you the whole of this dance. It's called Fidget. It was published in 1813, and I think it was devised by this guy Thomas Wilson. And this is how the Regency dance experts believe it went. So again, I'm going to move the computer so you can see the floor here. So what happens is the top two couples face their neighbor, set, and then cross to the opposite side. As they cross, the men go around the outside, the ladies take nearer hands and pass through between the men. Then they repeat that, set to the neighbor, and men go around the outside and ladies pass through the middle with their nearer hands joined. So that's the first 8 bars. Second 8 bars, they will actually finish that second cross side by side. Third couple will come and join into promenade hold, and it'll be a 3 couple promenade back to place. That was the second 8 bars. Third 8 bars. Third 8 bars is a poussette 1.5 times round. So this is roughly the way it may have been done. First couple is still in first place. So this is how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was, yeah, so that was 1.5 times to progress, or nearly 1.5 times to progress to second place. And having got to second place, it's the double triangles figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's walk that everywhere. So first of all, top 2 couples facing each other on the side, set, and then you can do a nice gentle sort of lilting kind of pas de basque. And I have a request to see the poussette again. I'm not pretending I know or anyone knows exactly what steps were done. I'm sure it's nothing quite like the leaping kind of pas de basque that we do, but on the other hand, there was some leaping in those days, so who knows? But my guess is that it was still a kind of a skip change that was done, and I will show it again. So, first couple are in first place, and they're going to go around. Second couple 1.5 times, so they finish in second place. Second couple finish at the top. So it'd be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're kind of going backwards and forwards, maybe a bit like we do in back-to-back, or you know, a figure like that. Is that okay? Does that answer the question? Right, thanks. So just let's walk it the whole thing from the beginning. Facing up and down on the sides, set, crossover, ladies taking nearer hands, passing between the men. Repeat that, back to your own side, but line up ready for a 3-couple Alamande. And there's only 1 or 2 of you, so that's quite straightforward. And not Alamande, promenade. One thing I want to say about the promenade, and we may be only semi-dancing, we may be in our sitting room, but it's still a chance to remember to have hands, well out in front of you as you dance. That is I don't know what they did in Regency days, but let's practice the RSCD style when it comes to the promenade. Okay, then the promenade finishes with first couple still in first place. Then they have that poussette that we just looked at to progress to second place. And then we have that double triangles figure to double triangles figure to finish up with. So I'll do a quick recap. So it's set and cross back. Promenade for 3 couples. Poussette going 1.5 times in order to finish up in second place. And then double triangles as it was originally written. So I'm going to put the music on, I think maybe twice, and you're still kind of warming up, so you don't need to do any energetic pas de basque or anything, but just do some fairly gentle steps, whatever suits you. Okay, and here is the music. So starting off with setting and crossing. Okay, I think I said we'd stop there, didn't I? Oh. No, I can't stop it.
You know where it is, Chris? On your computer?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I gotta stop it. Oh, there we go. Right. So I took a bit of a liberty there, actually, because we don't really know exactly what kind of music would have been played for that dance or what tempo. Did it seem like a reasonable tempo for if you danced at all? Good. I mean, that's actually a modern recording. Some of you may recognize it was Hanneke Castle. Well, I also took a liberty because it was a jig, and the dance, at least as interpreted by the RSCDS, is a reel. But we will carry on using that music because I want you to feel the difference between how it was, something like how it was done 200 years ago, and the way it is danced now. So I'm going to show you um, uh, maybe 2 rounds of some men dancing this RSTDS version of Fidget at the Newcastle Festival. And you'll recognize some similarities in setting and crossing, and in a promenade, and in the poussette, and in double triangles. So let's have a look at it. Where are we now? Where's it gone? Right, I hope you can see this. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not very accomplished at doing this business, I have to tell you.
You did it perfectly during dress rehearsal.
Okay, I think it should be all right now. So, watch for how they do this this dance. So set, and a different kind of changing. The handholds. And here we go with the poussette. Okay, so any questions about this? Is there anything in the chat that I should be paying attention to you?
No, there's some problem with the music in that time, but the picture was still pretty clear.
Right. Well, we'll use the same music we used just now when we come to dance it. But anyone got any comments on the different interpretations of the dance? Perhaps we'll chat about it a bit more later. Okay, so let's move on and actually do this dance. I guess it's figures that most people probably do actually know already. So why don't we just walk it? Those who would like to dance, so line up and as a first couple, first man or first woman. And I mean, as we do the dance, you can try your hand at, or your feet at being a woman once and a man once, since the man does have something interesting to do with his feet in between the poussette and the double triangles. We'll come back to that. So, first of all, facing up and down on the side, set, change places with your neighbor, giving right hands, set again, and change places again, giving right hand, or is it left hands? David makes me think it's the left hand. Anyway, then you finish ready for your promenade. So do the promenade all the way around and back to where you started from. That's right, nice handholds. And then except in the RSCDS version, the top two couples stay in the middle ready for the poussette. So then we have the poussette. So away from the center, quarter turn, up or down, quarter turn, into the center, halfway round, fall back, fall back. And then, except if you are first couple, you don't fall back on the last two bars. You use two pas de basque steps to finish facing your own side. So now if you want to just like to watch me for a moment. So now if I'm the lady finishing the double triangles, I'm coming around right 2, 3, left 2, 3. Sorry, finishing the poussette. And then I'm ready for the double triangles, right 2, 3, left 2, 3. But if I'm the man, I'm finishing the poussette because I started on my left foot. So it's left 2, 3, right 2, 3. But it's got to be, sorry, it's right 2, 3, left. Anyway, it's left 2, 3, right 2, 3. But then it needs to be right 2, 3 again as you begin the double triangles. So you've got two right feet, pas de basques to do. And I'm going to, in a video, they do this really slickly. As the RSCDS says, make your foot changes unobtrusive. And I think you would agree, it's beautifully unobtrusive. And I'll try to show you what I think, or what I saw them doing. So the last two bars for the man is, and you see me all right? No, you can't.
No, we can't see your feet.
Yeah. Okay. So the last two bars for the man is, because he started on his left foot, is left 2, 3, right 2, 3, like that. But then he's not on the convenient foot for the double triangles. So instead of that, he does right 2, 3, left, and then sticks that right foot out again, ready for the ready for the double triangles. Okay, enough of that. That was just a little point for those of you who are interested in high levels of technique. So back to the dance. Did we walk the whole thing already? I think we did walk. We walked it all. No, we didn't walk the double triangles, did we? No. So let's just walk the double. You begin the double triangles facing your own side. Set 1, 2, and then dance around each other 3, 4. Set 5, 6, and petronella out to your own side 7 and 8. Right. So I think we can do the whole dance, but I will recap it. So it's top two couples facing up and down on the side, set and change places, set and change back. Promenade all the way around, except top two couples finish in the center. They dance a regular RSCDS QuickTime poussette, finishing back to back facing their own side. And then the dance finishes with double triangles. So let's do it twice through with the same music that we used for the Regency version. There we go. And Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't think I'm ever really going to get the hang of this. Okay, so that was that's pretty much for the end of the historical discussion. Because double triangles has as redesigned by Gene Milligan, has become quite a popular figure in our dancing, and at least in this part of the world, I don't think there's any dance that's with double triangles that's more popular than Pinewoods reel. So that's what we're going to finish up with. Again, now I have a video to show you. And the interesting thing about this video is that you may recognize quite a few of the dancers. Okay, let's hope this works all right. Well, I imagine that nearly all of you have done that a few times. But we will dance it a couple of times. First of all, let's just make sure refresh our memories of how Pinewoods reel goes. Of course, we only need to think about what first couple is doing. We don't really need to worry about what anyone else is doing, because there is after all only one or two of us in the room dancing. So first couple dances a double figure of 8 round standing. Well, actually, first and third couples dance a double figure of 8 around standing second couple, casting to begin, crossing up, casting again, and then not quite completing the double figure of 8, but finishing back to back, facing opposite sides. Back to back in the middle, facing opposite sides. Okay, then we have the double triangles. The Petronella business by the corners is all irrelevant for us tonight. And finish double triangles facing the partner's first corner, or your third corner. So it's not all that far to go around this after the second time. Well, actually it is, yeah. Yeah, you're going around a bit more than halfway the second time as well. Finish facing your partner's first corner. And then we have a half reel of 4 on the first corner diagonal. Pass right shoulders in the middle. Half reel of 4 on the second corner diagonal. And finish in second place on own side. And then this, yes, and then we have the reel of 3 across, giving left shoulder to first corner to begin. I think I should go through that again. So, first of all, cast off into a double figure of 8. So cast off, cross up, cast off, and cross to finish facing opposite side. Set in double triangles position. Dance around. You know, I was wrong about that. I thought I knew something was wrong. You're facing your own side at the end of the double figure of 8. I'm sorry about that. So you finish your double figure of 8, you're facing your own side. Right, now do the double triangle. So 1, 2 facing your own side, 3, 4, face opposite side, 5, 6, and then turn, as I said, a bit more than halfway to face your own side again, but look to your right to face your first corner. I mean your partner's first corner. Oh, top man's position if you're the man, third lady's position if you're the lady. Okay, now we have the 2 half diagonal reels of 4. So if you go past right shoulder in the middle, another half diagonal reel of 4, finish on your own side, then man down, lady up for a reel of 3 across, left shoulder to first corner to begin for the reel of 3 across, and then quick right hand turn at the end, ready to start again, but and then you finish that quick turn facing out, ready to cast into the second time through. Okay, I'll give a quick recap and then let you start dancing. So it's casting into a double figure of 8, finishing that facing your own side, back to back in the middle. Double triangles, finishing facing your partner's first corner. That's sort of your own side again. Half a diagonal reel of 4, half a diagonal reel of 4, and the last 8 bars to the left shoulder, reel of 3 across. So I'll put the music on, I think maybe twice through, once I figure out how to share the screen properly. I lost my music. Where's it gone to? Oh, well, I'll put on the music from the it's funny, my music disappeared. I must have closed it by mistake. Just a minute. Okay. I think I'm getting there. Right, so starting by casting off. Start again.
If you just pause it on your player, we'll stop here.
There we go. I managed to stop it in the end. Okay, so then finally, if anybody would like to do a little cooling down, here's a lovely waltz for you to do it to.
Let's hear some singing now. Here we go.
So, as some of you know, that was Alistair Fraser, the inimitable Alistair Fraser. And that's it.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, let's see.